Ways I cope with my depression. Um, I could say the reason why I'm vlogging at this particular moment is because I was taking some pictures and I like taking pictures of my cats and sometimes I take pictures of my face to update my status. And just now I was like in my bathroom trying to take a picture of me and my reflection in the mirror, and I took a picture of that, and I don't know, it just makes me all excited. And I know that the reason why I don't really look into um, selling my pictures is because just all the technical glitches that go along with selling anything. Like, even when I was trying to blog before, I have some blogs. I don't really, haven't blogged in months, but I mean, just trying the AdSense, that didn't work out. Like, they owed me money and they didn't pay me, and then they were still selling ads for AdSense, and it was just like, I don't know, and there's no one to contact. Like, I don't know very much about this stuff, so basically I just try and do it for fun since, like, I don't really have a life. I don't really need money, but it's just be fun. Like, if I could get a job someday, I don't even know what I'd want to do. What I really want to do is be an animal communicator, meaning like an animal psychic, meaning like I could get inside their brain and I will know what they're thinking. And, because sometimes, you're like, it's like a baby. You're like, okay, why are you meowing? Why are you doing this? And I don't know. Like, I always feel like, I guess I was more connected with children growing up. And then it kind of reminded me of my own past, the children, and I started having flashbacks. And um, it's really, really hard because I haven't gotten over my stuff. So dealing with children and dealing with people means I'm confronted with my own stuff from my past every day. But when I deal with my animals, I feel like they're just so innocent and so loving. And of course, there's this theory like, why do you get your animals? Do you want your animals to love you, or do you want to love your animals? And that goes the same for children. Why do you have children? Do you want your children to love you, or do you want to love your children? Well, it should be a mix of both. But sometimes, like, I don't know, I see, like, I hear a lot about domestic violence and people abusing their children, and sometimes it's just like people have children, and when the children get angry and stuff like that, then the parents get angry, and it's like, it's up to the parent to try and teach the child how to resolve their problems without anger, because that doesn't solve anything. Anyway, so I'm thinking, like, now I have like all these pictures I've taken on my camera, and I guess I'm gonna be uploading them tonight and deciding which ones I want to toss. And I actually don't like, mostly I just put my pictures on like Facebook, which is sort of blocked, but I do put a few on Twitter, and I know I was putting a lot of my cat pictures on Facebook, and somebody said she was like, you sure you have enough time on your hands, like making fun of me because I had too many pictures. And I took that seriously. Like, I really got offended because I get really, like, if people say things to me, like, I'm really bad with, like, I basically have the frustration level of a 2-year-old, and I feel like emotions really, really raw, and which is silly. But also the fact that I didn't know this person really, really well. Like, we met like once and a few times at a drop-in or whatever, but it's like, if I know the person really well, then I can kind of judge and know when they're joking and stuff, and then I can totally joke. But it's sometimes it's hard. But I don't know. I was just thinking of that sort of thing because, like, I've been depressed for a long time, and these are things I do to cope, like taking pictures. Today I saw my therapist and I saw my worker. We took Speckle to the vet, and I'm kind of feeling like now I have the rest of the week. I'm meeting a friend for lunch tomorrow, and I don't know. It's going to be hard because basically I know, like, the people that I meet, are, my worker, and my therapist are the people like I tell everything to. I talk to my best friend every day on Skype. I see my niece, who is actually her niece, but she's so cute. She was on she's on Skype all the time because she's just sitting there on my best friend's lap, and I said, does she actually know who I am? Because she's I guess she's 9 months now, but she's always giggling and she gets really excited when she sees me, and I do age appropriate baby things with her over Skype, and she seems to know it's me, so I feel really awesome. She's my niece, apparently. Um, but another thing is, this whole Skype thing, doing therapy over Skype. For 2 years, I've been doing therapy over the phone, and you can kind of get, you can get away with doing stuff like rolling your eyes or just multitasking, and they don't know if you're on the phone. But now, every sigh or every expression, my therapist is like, oh my God, or why are you doing that? And what was that all about? Like, oops. And I know that last week I was I don't know if I was going to cry or what, but I was feeling really depressed, and she got really close to the screen, really close. And I was like, oh my God. She's trying to get me to evoke emotions or something. I don't know. Because I could see her trying to make sure she was the camera. Because it's not exactly you can't exactly tell sometimes where you are on the picture. I can see myself when I'm Skyping, so that kind of helps. But anyway, so I'm actually trying to kill time too, because I'm really nervous about tomorrow meeting my friend. It's only going to be our second time meeting, and I'm hoping she's okay. She seems to be going through a lot of stuff, so I'm also nervous maybe she'll cancel, but I hope not, because we're going to go to this Thai place near me, and of course I make all my people come to me, which is horrible, but that's the only way I can handle it. Otherwise, I don't make plans with people, and they know that, because I used to do that. I used to make plans with people and then say, oh, I can't go, I'm too nervous to leave the house, because of my agoraphobia. So this is the way it works for me. Unfortunately, no one lives in my area, so of Ottawa, and that kind of bites too. But I'm not, I mean, now's the time for me, I kind of have to say my affirmations. My therapist keeps telling me, you have to say your affirmations, because I'm so down on myself. So I have to remember, otherwise I'm gonna be chasing my tail for the whole rest of my life. Anyways.